All right, so today we're diving into the AquaRest Discover AR600 hot tub.
Yeah, this one is pretty interesting.
It is. It's one of those plug-and-play ones, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So it kind of cuts out some of that maybe more complicated installation.
For sure, no electricians needed for this one.
Yeah, well, that's always a plus, right?
That's
less money up front.
Exactly.
So it's a 6-person tub, 29 jets. What else should we know right off the bat?
Well, it uses an ozone system for sanitation.
Okay, so less chlorine.
Way less, yeah. Up
Yeah.
to 75% less.
That's pretty significant.
It is. And it's gentler on your skin, too.
That's a big plus for a lot of people.
For sure.
Now I keep hearing about this friction heating thing.
Oh, yeah. That's one of its unique features.
Is it really just friction? Like rubbing 2 sticks together?
Haha, not quite like that.
Okay, good.
It uses the motor's heat to warm the water.
So the motor's running anyway to power the jets.
Right. And that generates about 1 kilowatt of heat.
Interesting. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 deal?
Exactly. You get the jets and the heat at the same time.
I like the sound of that. But is it as fast as a regular heater?
It can be a bit slower, especially in colder climates.
I see. So you might need to plan ahead a little bit.
Yeah, just give it some extra time to heat up.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
So let's talk about those 29 jets. Are we talking like a gentle massage? Or are we talking like a whitewater rapids situation?
It's more of a soothing massage experience.
Okay, good. I was hoping you wouldn't say whitewater rapids.
No, they're strategically placed to target different muscle groups.
So it's like a little bit of hydrotherapy right there in your backyard.
Exactly. It's designed for relaxation and tension relief.
So I'm all about the relaxation. But what about the tub itself? Like, how's it built? Is it sturdy?
Oh, yeah. It's made with this process called roto-molding.
Okay, I've heard of that. What exactly does that mean?
It basically creates a seamless and super durable shell.
So no leaks, no cracks.
Right. It's made to last.
And I imagine that makes it pretty portable too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can move it around relatively easily.
So if you decide to redesign your backyard, you're not stuck with a hot tub in the wrong spot.
Exactly. Or even if you move houses, you can take it with you.
Now that's a good selling point. I like that. So it's a 6-person tub. But in reality, how much space does it actually take up?
It's 79 inches long and wide.
Okay, so not too massive.
No, it's compact enough for smaller spaces, but still spacious enough for 6 people.
That's a good balance. I like that. All right, so we've talked about a lot of features, but let's get real for a second. What are the major pros and cons here?
Well, one of the biggest pros is definitely the plug-and-play design.
Yeah, I mean, that's just got to be so convenient.
It is super easy to set up.
No need to call in an electrician.
Exactly. And it gives you the flexibility to move it around.
Plus, it's durable. We talked about the roto-molding.
Right. It can withstand the elements and hold up well over time.
And we can't forget about those energy-saving features.
Yeah. Full foam insulation, a locking safety cover,
Helps keep the heat in.
and keeps those energy costs down.
So it's good for your wallet and good for the planet.
Exactly. Win-win.
Okay, but every rose has its thorn, right? What are some potential drawbacks?
Well, the friction heating, as great as it is, can be a bit slower.
Right, we talked about that, especially in colder climates.
Exactly. And then some customers have reported issues with certain features.
Oh yeah, like what?
Things like the control panel or some of the jets malfunctioning.
So occasional glitches.
It seems to be isolated incidents, though.
Okay, but it's still something to keep in mind.
Absolutely. Always good to be aware of potential issues.
So let's see what the people are saying. What kind of feedback are you seeing in customer reviews?
Overall, super positive.
That's good to hear. What are they raving about specifically?
The ease of setup and maintenance seems to be a big hit.
And the ozonator?
People love it. They say it really does reduce chemical usage.
So it lives up to the hype.
It seems so. And people are happy with the jet performance, too.
They're actually finding them relaxing and therapeutic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They describe them as powerful, but still gentle.
So it's that perfect balance you were talking about?
Exactly. And several reviews mention how good the targeted jets are for muscle tension.
Okay, so it's delivering on that hydrotherapy promise.
It really seems to be. But of course, there are some less favorable reviews, too.
Right. Nothing's perfect. What are the main complaints?
Well, some of them echo what we discussed earlier about the occasional component issues.
Control panel, the jets.
Right. But even with those issues, most people still seem satisfied overall.
So it sounds like the good outweighs the bad by a long shot.
I'd say so.
But who exactly is this hot tub made for? Like, who should be running out to buy one right now?
I think it's perfect for anyone who wants an easy and affordable way to enjoy a hot tub at home.
So basically anyone who wants to relax and unwind.
Exactly. And especially those who are conscious about chemicals and energy usage.
The ozonator and the insulation.
Exactly. It ticks a lot of boxes for people.
But I feel like there's even more to this hot tub than meets the eye.
Oh, I think you're right.
We've got to dig a little deeper.
And another group who might really appreciate this hot tub?
Oh, yeah. Who's that?
People who move around a lot.
Oh, yeah, because you can take it with you, right?
Exactly. It's not permanently installed.
You're not tied down.
Right. You can take your relaxation wherever you go.
I love that. Okay, so we've covered a lot of the technical stuff.
Yeah, we've gotten into the nitty-gritty.
But what about the actual experience?
Yeah, what's it like to actually use this hot tub?
Paint me a picture.
Okay, so imagine it's the end of a long day. You're tired. You're stressed.
Been there.
You step outside, and there it is, your steaming hot tub. You sink into the warm water, and those 29 jets start working their magic.
Sounds heavenly.
Yeah.
But some hot tubs can be a bit intense.
Yeah, too much pressure.
Like a water-powered jackhammer. Is this one like that?
Not at all. You can actually adjust the jet intensity.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So you can customize it.
Exactly. Gentle massage or a more invigorating experience, it's up to you.
That's perfect, because not everyone wants the same level of pressure.
Right. And it's great if you're sharing the tub with others.
Speaking of sharing, do people actually use these 6-person tubs to their full capacity?
More often than you might think.
Really?
Yeah. People have parties in them, family gatherings.
Wow. So it becomes a social thing.
Exactly. It's about connecting with people.
Creating memories.
Absolutely. So it's not just about the physical relaxation.
It's about the experience as a whole.
Right. It's about enhancing your life in multiple ways.
Okay, so we talked about hydrotherapy before.
The whole massage aspect.
But are there other health benefits to using a hot tub?
Definitely. The warm water is great for circulation.
Okay, makes sense.
And it can help reduce inflammation.
Interesting.
Some people even find that it helps them sleep better.
So it's like a natural sleep aid.
It can be. It's all about taking care of yourself.
Right, prioritizing your well-being.
Exactly. Making time for relaxation.
I like that. It's not just a luxury. It's an investment.
An investment in yourself.
Okay, so for someone who's still on the fence about getting a hot tub,
Yeah, the hesitant buyer.
what's the most compelling reason to take the plunge?
I think it's the combination of everything we've talked about.
Affordability, convenience, relaxation.
Exactly. It's a real hot tub experience without the hassle and expense.
You get the hydrotherapy, the stress relief,
Yeah.
the social aspect.
It's all there right in your backyard.
Okay, so they've really thought of everything.
It seems like it.
But before we wrap up, I want to hear from our listeners.
Oh, yeah. Let's get their take on this.
What are your experiences with hot tubs? Have you ever thought about getting one?
Good question.
Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.
Absolutely. Let's keep this conversation going.
All right, so we've heard from the experts. We've seen what customers are saying.
We've gotten a pretty good picture.
Now, the big question is this hot tub worth it? Is it worth it?
That is the question, right?
It all comes down to that bottom line, doesn't it?
It always does.
So let's talk numbers. The AR600 retails for around redacted.
Which is pretty reasonable.
Yeah, especially for a 6-person tub with all those features.
And you've got to remember the long-term savings, too.
All right, the energy efficiency, the lower chemical cost
It all adds up over time.
makes a big difference in the long run.
Exactly. And this thing is built to last, too.
Yeah, that roto-molded construction.
It's a solid investment.
It's not going to fall apart after a couple of years.
Right. You'll be enjoying this for a long time.
And then there are those intangible benefits.
The relaxation, the hydrotherapy, the social connection.
Yeah, it's about more than just the physical stuff.
Absolutely. It's about enhancing your quality of life,
Creating a space for yourself.
taking care of your well-being.
And the AR600 makes all that really accessible.
It does. It's not just a luxury for the wealthy anymore.
It's something everyone can enjoy.
Exactly. Democratizing relaxation. Right.
I like that. So if you've been thinking about getting a hot tub,
Yeah, if you're on the fence,
the AR600 might be the perfect option.
it's definitely worth considering.
You can find more information and pricing in the description below.
Check it out. See what you think.
Well, that wraps up our deep dive into the AquaRest Discover AR600.
Hope you enjoyed it.
We learned a lot about hot tubs today.
It's a fascinating world.
It is. And remember, investing in your well-being is always a good idea.
Absolutely. Take care of yourselves out there.
Until next time, happy soaking.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young, and it's just begun. As she